a fresh lineup of upcoming PS5 titles covering a range of genres and styles, ready to land in April 2026. Let's quickly go through each game to see what they're about. Darwin's Paradox is an action-adventure platformer where the player controls an octopus trapped inside a large industrial complex after being taken from the ocean. The gameplay combines platforming and puzzle solving using abilities like swimming, camouflage, hiding, and squeezing through tight spaces to avoid machines and hazards. Players move through detailed levels filled with traps and strange creatures, using timing and problem solving to progress and find a way back to the ocean. Peppered and Existential platformer is a story-driven platformer where the player controls an office intern trying to stop a global disaster. The gameplay includes platforming challenges, boss fights, and stealth sections where failure changes how the story continues instead of restarting. Actions and decisions affect events, locations, and endings, leading to different outcomes. Players interact with various characters and situations, with each playthrough shaped by performance, choices, and unexpected scenarios. People of Note is a turn-based RPG where the player controls Cadence, a singer building a band while traveling across different regions. Combat works through rhythm-based mechanics, where attacks are timed to music and change based on genre shifts during battles. Players recruit musicians with unique styles, combine abilities for mashup attacks, and manage a party in strategic encounters. The game also includes dungeons, environmental puzzles, and customizable settings that adjust combat and gameplay elements.
Your chance. Get loud.
Whoa, that power!
You just need a little retuning.
This is it. They thought they could hang with us.
None of them think I have what it takes. What do we have to do? I'll figure it out. I have to.
Ready for a matchup!
You know it.
I got you.
Yo, nice cake.
Don't let them intimidate you.
ChainStaff is a 2D action platformer where the player fights alien creatures using a transforming weapon that works as a spear, shield, and grappling tool. Movement and combat are combined, allowing players to swing across areas, block attacks, and strike enemies using different weapon forms. Levels include mutated creatures, environmental hazards, and large boss encounters. Players also make decisions about rescuing or using stranded soldiers, which affect upgrades and how the game progresses.
interesting, boy.
Ooh, a pizza party. Don't mind if I... What do you mean I'm not invited?
PowerWash Simulator 2 Adventure Time Pack is additional content that adds new cleaning levels based on locations from the land of Oo. The gameplay involves using power washing tools to remove dirt and restore surfaces across different themed environments. Players can complete levels alone or with others through cooperative modes, including split screen and online play. Each level keeps progress saved, allowing players to return and continue cleaning tasks at their own pace.
I can't take credit for this mess. Finn and Jake are just total slobs. Hey, what have you done to my castle? My skins and tubs. My princess jail. I mean, guest room. Wank. Well, maybe you're right, Gunter. It is nice to have the place sparkly clean. Sheesh, this stuff is everywhere. Okay, maybe I went a little overboard with the dirt, but you all forgive me, right? Right?
Ever thought about leaving it all behind? Just quitting the city?
Tiny Bookshop is a management simulation where the player runs a mobile secondhand bookstore in a seaside town. The gameplay involves selecting and stocking books, decorating the shop, and moving between locations to attract different customers. Players interact with locals by recommending books based on their interests and completing requests. The game also includes light narrative elements, where players learn about characters, uncover small mysteries, and collect items while managing daily shop activities.
And just do what you're good at. No stress. No drama. No spreadsheets. No noise. Just you, your books, friendly customers, and a town full of stories. Well, it's not just a dream anymore.
Gunboat God is a 2D shoot-'em-up where the player controls a weaponized boat fighting through waves of enemies across fast-paced missions. The gameplay focuses on shooting, dodging, and movement, with options to upgrade weapons, abilities, and transformations during progression. Players face multiple enemy types and large multi-stage bosses that require quick reactions and control. Missions vary in objectives, encouraging repeated attempts to improve performance and unlock stronger upgrades. Before I Go is a side-scrolling action Metroidvania where the player controls a child moving through a dark, interconnected world. The gameplay involves precise platforming, combat against hostile creatures, and gaining new abilities that unlock additional paths and areas. Progression is non-linear, requiring players to revisit locations with improved skills. The game includes challenging encounters, environmental hazards, and timing-based movement that demands careful control and repeated attempts to advance. Cleaning Up is a casual simulation game where the player takes on cleaning jobs across different messy locations. The gameplay involves using tools like vacuums, brushes, mops, and sprays to remove dirt, organize spaces, and restore order. Each level includes different tasks such as clearing clutter, handling unusual situations, and solving light puzzles. Players earn rewards to upgrade tools and can revisit locations to improve results and complete cleaning tasks more efficiently.
It's time to rid the world of cooking once and for all.
Dosa Divas is a turn-based RPG where the player controls two sisters traveling with an upgradable spirit mech while taking on a corporate food empire. Combat uses timed inputs to increase attack power and defense, along with abilities based on different flavor types that interact with enemy weaknesses. Players also gather ingredients and cook meals to support characters and help communities. Movement includes using mech abilities like jumping, drilling, and grappling to access new areas and resources.
Good times and bad.
No robot stuff at dinner.
Cthulhu: The Cosmic Abysses is a first-person adventure game where the player takes the role of an investigator sent to examine a missing mining station deep in the ocean. The gameplay involves exploring a submerged city, collecting clues, and solving puzzles while managing sanity against supernatural effects. Players work with an AI companion to analyze evidence and navigate branching paths. Decisions influence how the investigation unfolds and determine different outcomes based on gathered information.
Evidence of a truth so unfathomable, it will rewrite the history of humankind. The Cyclopean ruins we've discovered during our initial exploration are proof that civilizations rose and fell on Earth in its antediluvian past. Our first manned expedition will leave for the city in 2 days' time. We'll set up a base camp from which to conduct our exploration. If the maze is any indication, what we're about to see will change our very understanding of the universe.
Stay back! Stay back! Ah!
See you in 2 days' time.
8 digits, 8 shots. Could crack a safe. Could mark a date. Only one way to know.
Mouse PI for Hire is a first-person shooter where the player controls a detective navigating a crime-filled city. The gameplay focuses on fast movement, gun combat, and using a variety of weapons and power-ups during encounters with enemies and bosses. Players investigate cases by collecting clues while moving through different areas, using abilities like wall running, grappling, and double jumping. Levels include multiple paths, combat situations, and hidden items tied to ongoing investigations.
Well, well. Guess that just made...
Under Par Golf, Architect is a simulation and strategy game where the player designs and manages a golf course. The gameplay includes shaping terrain, placing hazards, and building facilities like restaurants and training areas to attract players. Players manage staff, finances, and memberships while expanding the course and improving services. Courses can be tested or simulated to check difficulty, and different environments allow varied layouts that influence player satisfaction and club performance.
You thought you could stay hidden up there.
Tides of Tomorrow is a narrative adventure where the player moves through a flooded world while interacting with the recorded actions of other players. The gameplay includes exploration, resource gathering, and decision-making that changes events, characters, and locations. A system allows players to follow another player's path, with visible traces of their choices affecting outcomes. Different factions, environmental conditions, and branching paths create varied scenarios depending on selected story links.
Following pre-made story links.
Could you use your visions to see where he went? Tidewalkers have visions. You guys can't stop bragging about it.
You'll track visions of that player's past and discover what happened to them.
Take the oath. We're leaving now.
The choices they made have major consequences on the world.
Your little friend broke into the slaughterhouse and stole from me.
Of course, you're shaping your own story, but you're also leaving a mark for future players.
Now, Tidy! Free the matriarch!
Pre-order now on consoles to get the Delta Agent pack with exclusive skins for you and your boat. You'll support the devs and look cool doing it. Tides of Tomorrow is a true passion project from a small, dedicated team. We hope to see...
Dragon is Dead is a 2D roguelite action RPG where the player controls an immortal warrior fighting through changing stages filled with enemies and bosses. The gameplay focuses on fast combat, dodging, and building different playstyles using classes with unique skills. Players collect loot, runes, and upgrades that carry over between runs while level layouts and encounters change each time. Progression involves improving builds and pushing further into increasingly difficult areas.
Of swords, magic, and fairies. Restore the kingdom of Almatia after its untimely destruction.
Kingdoms Return Time-Eating Fruit and the Ancient Monster is an action RPG where the player gathers materials in 2D side-scrolling stages and uses them to rebuild a fallen kingdom. The gameplay combines combat and resource collection with a management system that strengthens characters through construction. Players choose from different character types with unique skills and switch between them as needed. Progress depends on balancing stage missions with upgrading buildings and improving overall kingdom development.
The tricky alchemist uses potions to debuff his foes and inflict them with debilitating statuses. Wizard is a spellcaster who can keep up the pressure from a distance. A warrior from another land, Zipangu dodges with ease and quickly attacks with dual swords. Take on quests for the villagers. Build a magnificent kingdom. And even the most powerful bosses won't stand a chance. Team up with the Fairy of Time, Kronos, to chase down Kairos and restore the kingdom. Restore your kingdom with action and strategy.
Pragmata is a science fiction action-adventure game where the player controls Hugh alongside an android companion named Diana inside a lunar research station. The gameplay combines movement, combat, and a hacking system that works alongside shooting mechanics to overcome enemies and obstacles. Players coordinate both characters to solve situations using hacking to disable threats or interact with systems while navigating the environment and progressing through the facility.
What the hell is going on here? And why are these things trying to kill us?
While I was preparing to depart for Earth, the moonquake struck, damaging Edis.
Enacting attack protocol. Permission to commit acts of controlled violence granted.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm calling it. You'd make a lousy friend. We'll shut Edis down, and then we'll head to Earth.
Let's do our best. I decide my own way, and I'm going to Earth with you.
We're a team, right? A whole new life. If you're ready.
Okay, then let's go, together. I'm gonna get a better look.
Hello, we are Cabin, your one-stop companion for all things shelter.
He-Man and the Masters of the Universe Dragon Pearl of Destruction is a 2D action brawler where the player controls characters like He-Man, Teela, and Man-at-Arms in side-scrolling combat stages. The gameplay focuses on melee attacks, special abilities, and magic-based moves to defeat groups of enemies and bosses. Each character has different combat styles, and players can switch strategies based on situations. The game also supports cooperative play, allowing 2 players to fight together through stages. Diablo IV Lord of Hatred is an expansion that adds new content to the base action RPG, including a new campaign focused on confronting Mephisto. The gameplay continues the core loop of combat, loot collection, and character builds, while introducing additional classes such as Paladin and Warlock with unique abilities. Players explore a new region, face new enemies, and engage in updated systems like endgame activities, skill changes, and expanded customization options.
The pay for this contract just doubled again.
Neverness to Everness is an urban open-world action RPG where the player takes the role of an anomaly hunter operating in a modern city. The gameplay combines fast movement, driving, and combat using characters with unique supernatural abilities. Players manage activities such as running businesses and customizing vehicles while handling missions tied to paranormal events. Progression includes collecting characters and resources through a system tied to exploration, tasks, and repeated gameplay activities.
Stop running! It's heading your way! Okay, Tugito, step aside. Hiromaru, it's feeding time! Oh, we gotta meet the rush fee quota for this thing the BAC wanted.
As long as nothing goes wrong.
Something went wrong! What the heck is that thing?
It's all yours. Got it.
Don't forget the rush fee!
The debriefing starts in 5 minutes. You 3 better have a good explanation.
Mint.
Don't forget the rush fee.
Thanks!
Meddle all you want. Count me out.
How about we work off some calories?
You don't care tomorrow! Take that! The city's mine!
Everything with form is unreal.
Watch out, don't blink! Let's finish this. You can go now.
Saros is a third-person action game where the player controls Arjun Devraj exploring a hostile off-world colony. The gameplay combines shooting, dodging, and roguelike progression, where death resets runs but allows permanent upgrades to weapons and equipment. A key mechanic involves using a shield to absorb incoming attacks and convert that energy into powerful counterattacks. Players also collect holograms to uncover information about the colony while navigating combat encounters and changing situations.
The sun is forever.
Rex, as your friend, I'm warning you.
Just because we've hung out.
Invincible VS is a 3v3 tag fighting game built around team-based combat using characters from the Invincible universe. The gameplay centers on fast-paced battles, switching between team members during fights to extend combos and manage pressure. Each character has unique moves, special attacks, and ultimate abilities used to defeat opponents. The game includes multiple modes such as story, arcade, training, and online matches, with different strategies based on team composition and timing.
My time! God, sucker! My turn now. Please don't aim for my sensitive parts! We need to talk! Stop being such a douchebag! They have those here, right?
Oh, man.
Are you winning, son? Nolan! Let's play a game I like to call...